Hiya, that is simple flying chips. So this is just chicken wings and chips with a little bit of loveliness on the side. So I always use my own blend of mixed spices, where basically I just took one big jar, filled it up with all the favorite flavors that I love, and I tend to use that whenever I do meats and sauces. I cook using olive oil, and sometimes, like in this case, using garlic infused olive oil. Fry them up until they're all nice and golden and crispy. If you have a barbecue or a grill, this would be absolutely perfect for that. So once that is all tossed up, just make sure they get to the consistency that you want. You serve those and put those on the side. Allow those to just rest on the side, and while that is happening, you get the rest of the meal ready. So you chop up your herbs and your vegetables. You can use tomatoes, onions, spring onions, green red peppers, yellow peppers. You can add some of your coriander, carrots, pickle, basically your kitchen, your rules. Just get everything chopped up and ready to go on the heat. So when you did the chicken, it gets all really juiced up. So if you want it to get really crispy, you just empty out that stock which you get from the chicken when you start it up, and then that is what you're going to use to cook the vegetables. So you chop up your potatoes into like 1 centimeter square lengths. Get those into cold water so that they get really, really cold. It kind of helps with the crispiness when you're cooking them. And then you get that stock into the pan, ready for the tomatoes. And make sure you also heat up your oil for the chips. I personally prefer the deep fry chips as opposed to the oven chips. You can choose between the two, and once all of the heat is up to temperature, you toss in your chips, being extra careful because this is hot. So basically you just have to be extra careful with this. While the chips sizzle away, remember your tomato medley. Put that into the pan and let that start to sizzle away, and all of those chicken juices will go through them and make them really, really nice and yummy. Make sure you're also turning your chips just to make sure that they don't stick to the bottom of the pot, because then it can make those nasty hot spots on each of your chips and not too pretty in the plate. I tend to also add a little bit more heat with whatever chili sauce I've got in the house at the time, and the family seems to love it very much. Once that is all tossed up and mixed into those spicy and all those flavors, the tomatoes are ready for serving. Go back and check on your chips to make sure that they are ready. You want them just starting to golden brown up on the edges, so you know that they are ready to serve. I use a paper towel just to soak up some of the oil from the chips. Sometimes I can do it in a separate bowl and then serve from there, but in this case I just did it on the plate because everybody was just waiting for the food to come with all those smells coming around. And the next thing is just add some salt and pepper, and goulash is ready.